Hi everybody, I'm Glen. Welcome to Scud Brothers Fishing Adventures. This week, it's Coho time, and we're heading down the Douglas Channel a couple of hours. We're going to try some fly fishing and a little bit of bottom bouncing. Gary?
Also this week, we're checking out Neid Enterprises' new boat for the year 2000. So stick around for another great adventure.
You got it.
Scud Brothers Fishing Adventures is sponsored in part by Abu Garcia for life, Berkeley, catch more fish, Fenwick, feel the action, Gibbs, quality Canadian tackle since 1908, Shimano, technology you can feel, Storm Lures, take the big ones by storm, Home Hardware, we're making smiles, Osprey, waders and float tubes, Sage, the world's premium fly rod. Scientific Anglers, focused on function. Normark, the tradition continues. Sports Max, the fastest house on the ice. Blue Fox, fish smart. Rapella, the original Finnish minnow. Neid Enterprises, your recreation specialists. Gamakatsu, the world's finest hooks.
On a cool early morning in September, Gary and I ventured down the Douglas Channel in search of coho salmon. With our custom-built jet boat from Neid Enterprises in Terrace, it made this run, and others like it, very enjoyable. With its 175 Mercury Sport Jet, power is plenty to spare on command, and fuel consumption is surprisingly low. Traveling down the channel has to be a timed plan. Forecasting the weather here is imperative for a safe trip. If the wind changes, it can make for a very unpredictable trip on the return. The great thing about jet boats is their ability to cruise any open water with ease, but when it comes to shallower river conditions, this boat shines where others could never follow. Handling a jet is a lot different from a prop. Steering only comes from under power, and you have to keep in mind where the stern is when negotiating fast water turns. Here we are at one of these beautiful rivers here in BC, down the Douglas Channel quite a ways, and we're going to fly fish today. We're looking for coho, and I've got the Sage VPS 8-weight. Gary, what are you using?
Well, I got the Sage RPLX 9-weight, which is a 3-piece, which is good to have when you make trips like this. You can pack them up small and make you won't break them.
Yeah, and of course, you never know what happens in these rivers because things change quick. There is coho here, but you never know. You may tag onto the odd Chinook, late Chinook. There's lots of pink. Now, Gary's tied a bunch of flies. Tell us a little bit about the flies you've tied for coho today, Gary.
Well, this is my old variation that I tied, and it's basically what I used to use in the Kitimat River, and it's a nice blue.
Right.
And with a red tag.
Blue always works well for coho, eh?
I can't believe that blue is so good for coho. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And even on the Kitimat, a blue spinner or anything,
right,
it really does well. Well, I sat down and tied some of these last night, and well, I hope they'll work.
The salmon aren't like a rainbow trout or like a dolly. They're not aggressive. They're not looking for food. They're looking to spawn. And these fish are going up river, and all this really does is aggravate the fish, and they are very aggressive, and that's why they hit the fly or the spinner or the bottom bounce setup, whatever you've got. So I guess we better get out there, Gary, and let's just see what we can do here.
You bet.
Right on.
Fish! Whoa, we got one. This one hit just like I thought it was a coho. It just hit so hard.
Yeah. Of course, you know the coho are so phenomenal for coming out of the water. They're big breaches. And
can't wait.
you can get them with me. Put my rod down here. I'll just grab your line here, Gary. Almost. There we go. Oh, big hump on that guy.
Yeah, big male.
He's beautiful. Really nice fish.
He's gonna give you a base wash.
Yeah, a nice humpy actually.
Yeah, oh, hey, a lot of fun.
Oh, he's got a little bit of time left, but not so bad.
Whoa!
Nice hookup, buddy.
That's funny, eh?
Yeah. Well, it's surprising how strong some of these pinks can get. We're looking for coho, but the pinks are really dominating the hole. There he is. Pink salmon, folks. A lot of fun. Big hump. And you can see the deformity of the jaw when they start to get into the late spawn. Awesome fish. Get her back. He's got a job to do. Okay. Wow. Not bad. Great action on fly rods, but hey, we're looking for coho. As the day played on, we came to realize that the fly approach was a little tough to fish coho this early, as the abundant pinks were everywhere. The coho would normally be in the deepest part of the pool, but getting that fly past those pinks was practically impossible. Even with heavy sink tips, the swirling undercurrents wouldn't allow the flies to get down in coho territory. Just the same, the pinks were very sporting, but then we figured that using a bouncing technique with cheaters and a jig tail would probably keep our presentations in the deeper coho zone longer. Time to make the switch. Well, we obviously switched, and look out, the coho really noticed. We find ourselves back at the first pool in some weird predicaments, and we start wondering who is in control here. Hey folks, don't go away, because the chromers we were hunting for just showed up. More Scott Brothers fishing adventures after this. One more, right? Hey everybody, welcome back to Scott Brothers Fishing Adventures. Looks like we're not the only ones hunting for coho.
Yeah.
Nice fish, bud. Well, you know, you've got that Berkeley high viz. That kind of pays off because you can really see the line right to the hole.
Well, it's really good, especially if you're doing anything else like back trolling.
Back trolling, right?
Oh, it's good to see the line.
Yeah, because you really got a good idea what's going on when you can see the line and where it's going, eh?
Well, especially around the logs, too.
Right.
High viz, oh.
Nice coho, Gary.
Hey, beauty. Look at him go. Oh, hey,
Well,
why not? Wait.
we started with the flies, and they're a little bit picky. We hooked a few pinks.
It's really tough, so. Tough to get that fly in these areas without getting anything else.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Whoa,
that's
what
a big...
Oh, look at that, eh?
Beauty. That was good. That's worth it, man.
No kidding.
That's
Good
great,
fish.
man.
Wow, unreal.
Oh, well, let's do it again.
Well, hook up's what you want, eh?
Yeah, oh, hook up.
Awesome fish. Awesome fish. Let me ask you, have you ever fished that impossible spot where you know the fish you're holding, but the time you finally hook one, you realize you actually have to land it?
Yeah.
Woo! Look out, look out, look out! Whoa! Yeah! Woo! Good fight. look at that, it's right there. Oh, look, he's going up. No way. Wrong way, fish. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, you know. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Yeah, now. Let's put it on. Let's keep them down. Put the pressure on him. Come on. Get up to the feet. Of the log now. It's a little bit deep. He's still on. I'm reeling. There he goes down there. He's going down below you now. Is he? Yeah. Okay. You see that water didn't look that deep? Hey, get that steel picture of that guy. Okay. One had it. Okay. Oh, come on. I need a breather. Okay, now I'm gonna work my way down. Now talk about keep your composure, folks. What do you think of that? After all that, we need to have a good look at him. We'll walk him back a little bit now. Right in the shore. We're just lucky you got him in hook. Okay. Okay. There's the hook is out. Yeah, the hook is out. The hook is out. Okay. There he is. Another nice big comber. Awesome fish. Ooh, perfect. One more, Roy. Okay. Yeah, he'll be okay. Okay. I just about went in the water. You see that? Well, never second guess water depth because he could be in real trouble. As we just seen. Oh, lovely jump. Look at that. Hang on, buddy. Oh, look at under the log. No. Come on, buddy. He's gone. Oh, too bad. Oh, so are you. Oh, no. He might be still on. I'm caught up in this. Yep. He's still on? He's still on there. Nope. Oh, you're broken line, eh? Yeah. Oh, let's go for it, dude. Oh, well. Small river, big rip. What the heck? Yeah. That's Coho. Right on. Oh, yeah. Give me a hand, bud. Well, hey, obviously the tide has come up. And what's happened is we've been playing mostly a lot of the day here, and it's brought a lot of fresh fish running, fresh fish in there. Oh God, and they've just been rolling off. And they've been rolling, yeah. And we've been missing them with the flies. I wonder, you know, if a guy would almost want to try a fly now. Whoa! Woo! There you go. That's good. Well, you got lots of room anyways on this. Yeah. Oh, he's going back to the ocean. Well, you know what you got? Oh yeah, he's holding there. Yep. That's great. One little pool, eh? I can't believe it. Oh, one little pool and they're stocked up unbelievably. Hey, Coho salmon, folks, at the right time of year. This has got to be some of the most fun fishing, eh, Gary? Yeah. And especially when you're down on the channel like we are today, you can get into a lot of real fresh grown fish, and these are right out of the ocean. That's why they're so active, and that's why they're just so aggressive. And he's holding.
They'll go, yeah.
We had a hard time, trying to get a hold of some of these fish today.
Well, main thing too is you gotta watch. We don't have much room here.
That's right. You said that. Well, look at that. And look what happened on that log over there.
You gotta let the fish go. When you haven't got much room,
Yeah.
if you put too much tension down, you're gonna lose them.
That's right.
And this is a perfect,
Beautiful fish.
beautiful fish. Oh, lots of skunk
He's
yet?
got lots, yeah. He's got
Oh, he's got lots of skunk.
Well, we brought our beautiful jet boat up here from Neid Enterprises to get into this spot, and I'll tell you, it's because of a boat like that, Gary, you're going to get in here, buddy.
Oh, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, but the water is kind of low, and we didn't want to take too many chances, so we just kind of went as far as we thought was safe with the boat.
Well, we have to respect the conditions we're in because...
Right. Oh, he's coming around now, buddy.
Okay.
He's coming around now.
Okay. I'll just watch. Oh, yeah. I think you got him. It's a nice
almost ready,
male.
buddy.
Nice male.
Yeah. Okay, cradle him nice. There it is. Yeah, he doesn't like you.
Well, okay, hold him on there.
No, there it is.
He's going side.
Oh, look at that. That's a 15, Gary.
Oh, decent fish. Decent fish. Beauty.
Good buck.
Okay, we'll hold him here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, line down. Camera. Okay.
Hook.
We'll get our side cameraman to get a picture. That is, oh, look at that, eh?
Beauty.
That has to be, that's like one of the ones that my wife caught. Okay.
Wow.
That's a big fish, eh?
Yeah.
Hard to say, eh? You know, because
I'll say top team.
Top 15 for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful fish, eh?
Beauty.
Excellent.
Look at the male. Beauty.
Yeah, big snout, male, let him go. Boy, it's nice to let these fish go because we're going to pass the Genicon and give us a shower at the same time. Right on, buddy.
Good fishing.
We'll be right back after this.
Hi, my name is Gary Egge, and I'm with Scud Brothers Fishing Event. And this week we had a great opportunity to try one of these fine boats from Neid Enterprises in Terrace. They're handmade in Terrace, welded aluminum construction, twin gas tank, great power, 175 sport jet. From Mercury. Hey, awesome boat. If you want more information about this boat, give Neid a call.
These equipment consisted of cow cutter reels from Shimano, HMXT rods by Fenwick, and Berkeley Trilene extra strength and photochromic. Oh yeah, nice fish. Another beautiful fish. Fresh too, eh? Right on. Hey, not so bad, eh? Again, pretty tough, eh? Whoa! Fishing at its finest, I'll tell you that. And you really have to take the time and get into some of these opportunities and experience this kind of fishing because it's awesome. Those Gamakatsu hooks are so sharp and they go in deep, eh? Effective hook. Another nice, beautiful chrome coho. And that's the kind of fish we're after. There's sea lice right here. Telltale sign of that fish has been just fresh out of the ocean. Yeah, we're not far away at all, eh? Nope. As soon as they get into the fresh water, it doesn't take long for sea lice to die off, and that's a real good sign how fresh he is. And boy, excellent. Beautiful fish. Okay. Oh, man. Did you get a picture there? We're using cheaters, which is like a spin and glow, a little bit different design. And I've got a small 1 ounce lead here. And what I've done is I've actually cut some of the lead off because it's a little bit too heavy. And we were finding that we were catching up on the rocks and we're losing a lot of gear right away. So you've got to find that happy medium with the right weight to bounce on the bottom. That's what we call it bottom bouncing. And I've got about 3.5, 4 feet of line after that with my small cheater or spin and glow. After that I've got a bead between that and the knot so it'll keep the spin and glow from binding. And I've got a Gamakatsu number 4-aught hook with a little jig tail, and I found that the green, the chartreuse, and mostly with the chartreuse tail, that's been my success today. I just changed to a red just to see what's happening, and I'm still getting fish.
Yeah, nice and shiny, eh? Oh.
There she is. Okay.
Beauty.
Excellent fish.
Oh, look at this one, just barely in the mouth.
Yep. Beautiful fish. Okay, you want to get a grip on that fish and show the viewers. Oh,
Nice.
yeah,
Sea
beautiful.
lice.
That's as clean and as beautiful as you're ever going to get it. Get a picture there. Yep.
Now that.
Wow.
Hey, now this has been a good trip, hasn't it?
This has been an incredible trip. You know, fishing for coho when they're like this is a lifetime experience. But you have to remember one thing, folks. Please practice catch and release. Because that is so important for generations to come. Get 'em in.
Oh, look at that.
Just barely hooked him.
See that? Beauty, eh?
Okay, hold him up, buddy.
Okay, nice and chromed.
Yep. Okay. Alright.
Look at that, nice silver.
Yeah, looking good, eh?
Beauty. Healthy.
Awesome
Nice.
fish, eh? Good eating fish if you were going to eat one.
Yeah.
But we're releasing all our fish. Nice fish, buddy.
Yeah.
Get her back.
Beauty.
Get him back. Well,
That was a good one.
this has been an awesome day, man. Oh, some of the best coho fishing I've ever done.
Yeah, it's in the numbers, and it just won't quit. I can't believe it.
And it's too bad you got to go home. Did we just stay the night?
Well, we'll stay with the bears.
No kidding, eh? Well, thanks for joining Scott Brothers Fishing Adventure. This has been an awesome trip, and I got to tell you, again, this has been the best coho trip I've ever had.
So, awesome fish.
Sure has. Hey, listen, fishermen, this is your playground. Let's respect it and keep it clean. Hey, we'll see you next week for more Scott Brothers Fishing Adventures.
Scott Brothers Fishing Adventures is sponsored in part by Abu Garcia for life. Berkeley, catch more fish. Fenwick, feel the action. Gibbs, quality Canadian tackle since 1908. Shimano, technology you can feel. Storm Lures, take the big ones by storm. Home Hardware, we're making smiles. Osprey, waders and float tubes. Sage, the world's premium fly rod. Scientific Anglers, focused on function. Normark, the tradition continues. Sports Max, the fastest house on the ice. Blue Fox, fish smart. Rapella, the original Finnish minnow. Neid Enterprises, your recreation specialists. Gamakatsu, the world's finest hooks.
Beats the heck out of working, you bet.
You keep saying that.